add 30 more seconds to it.
I gotta get that fixed. I gotta walk over, turn the thing, walk
Why
it
don't we
back.
have the stream deck here?
Because there's not a USB cord that reaches.
Why is there not a
we did all
USB
the cords
cable?
under the table.
So why wasn't that cable involved when we were doing all that?
Mike, that's a very, very good question. Sometimes I wonder why we make so. We don't know that we need another cable here for the stream deck, the little command center.
I mean, we have this hole drilled into the table for no good reason, I guess. No good reason.
What do you want me to do? I don't make those decisions.
Where
But one
is
thing
our
we
rest of
lied,
our...
half our table is gone. We were sitting here. I came out here. We're Steve, Niko were sitting here. You guys are chit chatting about some dumb topic. I don't know what it was. And we got go 3 minutes to go live, and they go, "Oh, I need to get a coffee." Well, you know what? I'm getting a coffee too.
I came pre-came.
Skip the intro just for us.
No, I ran the intro. The intro's only 20 seconds, Steve. A cocoa too, a hot chocolate, and a Nestle Quick.
A hot coffee that I'm gonna dump Nesquik in.
I actually tried that. It's not as good. Because Nesquik is like water-based.
So let me get this right.
I wanted to make a cafe mocha.
Steve just chowed down on a burrito.
It was a good burrito.
With hot sauce, and now you're going right to a hot coffee with
My man.
Nestle Quick in it.
Yeah.
Your stomach not at all going to be rumbling after that
It's called a
combination of
cafe
things.
mocha.
No. I've had worse.
I get that.
Do you know what that means?
Yes.
What is it?
What I'm saying is he combining it with just eating Moe's. Kind of absurd. And he, by the way, you weren't here for this. I was sitting there at the table working on the Lego City, and he ran by with fucking hot sauce all come down his face and
It
his
wasn't
hand.
hot sauce. The bottom of the
His
burrito.
burrito
exploded
blew
in my
up.
hand.
Just unknown, unidentified burrito juice.
And he had what do you call that? A little pip in his step or whatever. He was moving right along.
You mean pap in his
A tap in his step, and he was speeding right. I was like, "Where are you going?" Like, the burrito broke, and he's just running off.
Yeah. I don't want to just like.
He's a good man.
That would
For
be
some
very rude of
reason,
me.
there needs to be like a thing of paper towels in every room in this
What do you mean?
store.
We're not doing that.
Every time I there's like a couple of spots where there needs to be paper towels, and people
Yeah.
like to play fucking games with the
I
paper
don't play the
towels
games with
around.
paper towels
I think
around
it's
here.
you that plays the game with the paper towels.
I always have paper towels over there. I always have them at the table. You guys pick them up. And
That's
move
what
them
I've
around.
come to expect.
And yet
One
we
back
never
there,
had paper towels.
one in the back, and then one out on the floor.
We never had paper towels.
And anytime I go to use paper towels, it's fucking misplaced.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went into the back, and there was a roll this big, like someone was specifically playing games.
I have one. I keep
Not a full roll.
I keep a roll. I keep a roll by the Keurig. Very reasonable spot for it. Am I wrong?
There wasn't one now.
There should be.
I just
It's
had to put one.
There's one on the fridge.
Yep, I just put it there.
Oh.
I don't move it around.
What the fuck is the deal with the paper towels?
People
there?
move the paper towels around.
What the
I
fuck
can't
is
help-
the deal with the paper towels around here, Nico?
What about them?
Are you playing games with the paper towels?
Out on the floor.
There's 3 spots where they go.
by
Out
the
here.
coffee machine.
Oh yeah, by the coffee machine.
I
And
get
out on
mine
the
by
floor.
the coffee machine.
That's where I leave them.
That also means if one goes away, that it needs to be replaced.
Mm-hmm.
I've never finished a roll.
I haven't either.
So we just so
Stop
none
a
of
second.
us finish
Are you
rolls.
two telling me you've never ever finished a roll of paper towels?
Not out here in the front.
And,
Yeah.
and when you finished that roll, you immediately went to the back and grabbed a new one to bring it out?
Yeah.
You know that for a fact,
I'm
Steve.
100%
You gonna
sure.
swear right now that you, Steve Wiley, the doctor, when you run out of paper towel behind the counter, you
Nico's
immediately go and get a paper. You're next, Nico. And you go in the back, you grab a new roll, and you bring it out
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Do you believe
Sometimes
that,
there's
Mike?
just not any, so I don't grab
What
one.
do
If
you mean?
there's-
We've never ever been out of paper towels in the past 8 months. We've always had
have.
paper towels. We
There's
have
been
not.
like the one day, like
It
7
just
o'clock
happened.
at
It was
night.
9 months ago
What?
when he did it.
No. There might have been one day where that night we ran out, but the next morning we had it all stocked up again.
Yeah, and I wasn't here.
And that's the
next
only
morning,
time
so.
he used the roll.
So you're telling me on the very day that we ran out of paper towels is the very day that you went to get one and there wasn't one there.
Yeah.
You put in those two scenarios and combine. That's quite the story.
I
you put
suppose it's
together.
rare, but it could happen.
I mean, we don't know if it's an accurate story or not. Do you?
No.
I
So
don't know.
this
I don't
leaves
know if
us
that's
to
an accurate
Nico.
story.
The professor playing games with the fucking paper towels.
My game would be that if I see that there's like a little bit of paper towels. I would say, I guess I won't use those paper towels.
Wow. Wow.
Someone else will be walking.
So
to get a new roll.
you like to kick it down. You like to kick the can down the road to someone else.
What do I use paper towels for?
Cleaning the system, wiping the counter down.
That's honestly our most important tool in the store. Probably
Besides
is the paper
Windex.
towels.
I'm always here in the mornings. I don't know.
What's
I
the-
feel like I don't
what-
clean.
does that
I don't often clean the
You just don't
Don't
counters.
clean things.
You're
No,
here in the
I
morning,
couldn't.
you never have to Windex the counter, or you never have to clean the system
I've
that comes
never-
in, or you spill a drink, or
I don't spill drinks.
do you?
I'm an adult.
Pretty sure Niko has spilled something.
We all have
Didn't you
sippy
spill your
cups
coffee
here.
coming in one morning?
Yeah, I usually spill it all over
Wow.
myself, not on the ground. I am very clumsy. I spill things all the time.
I'm pretty sure he's had some kind of spill here in the store.
Probably.
There's a couple other people that could be guilty. Luke,
What
Cam,
happened?
Dave?
You just know paper towels.
I
out
don't
there?
think Cam isn't the problem.
Cam could have popped in and played a couple games with the paper
Killer
towels.
Cam was barely. He was too busy dealing with the customers. I wanted to chit chat with him. I don't think he was the paper towel guy. Yeah, Dave.
I'll take credit for it.
Well, as long as we're
I
clear
have no
going forward
problems.
that there's one back here, one at the coffee station, and one out
Where's the one
before.
over here?
It's
Well,
missing.
yeah, it didn't-
I didn't even know there was some over
There's
here.
a random roll sitting in the bathroom. I don't know why we need paper towels in the bathroom.
I always go
it's
to
nice to
the,
dry your hands.
We
with
have a
them.
$2,500 Dyson hand dryer in our bathroom, but yet we need paper towels in there.
Sometimes it's nice to get that paper.
And we've
dry
gone through the
feel.
conspiracy of paper towel being jammed down the toilets before.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's safe to say we should never go down that road. So why are the paper towels even making their way into the bathroom?
What people do in the
This is
bathroom.
long before you guys are here. Paper towels used to go down. There was a big conspiracy years ago that Dan apparently ran out of paper towels or
toilet paper.
and everyone in the store decided to use paper towels, okay, to shove down the toilet, and ended up causing one of the
Dan
biggest
was
floods in
being
the
such
mall
a
history.
stubborn bastard about getting toilet paper.
To be fair, at this location we have like so much better toilets than we did at the old store.
They had some power behind them.
I'm sure that toilet in our old store took some mega dumps through the years.
We've also had
Mega dumps.
a plethora of toilet paper here.
A plethora? It'd be like a bunch of different kinds. We have one kind, just a lot of rolls of
many
it.
kinds, many rolls.
I don't think, but I mean, I think there's some variety when you say that.
No.
Do we have extra soft? Do we have
Right now we have
rough?
Right now we have fucking
do we
sandpaper.
have
back there.
sandpaper?
It's awful.
Well, that's comes from you, Matt. That's your decision.
But we also go through toilet paper like it's fucking gumballs around here.
Do we have gumballs that we go through?
Can't we have gumballs?
Why? We have gumballs. We'll find them on the floor.
You see them
people
stuck
like
under
that,
this
you know.
table.
The little machines like they used to have at Old Navy. I used to
I do
love
like
to
that
go
idea.
into Old Navy and get like a
do like
bouncy
that
ball.
Yeah, I do really like that. Do we ever give the update here on the show about us trying to find the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine?
No.
How they actually called me the next day.
And what happened?
They came in the next day. They go, well, unless you're going to spend about $4,000 a year, we don't find it to be a reasonable acquisition to install in here. They apparently come in and install everything for you. They put the machine out there. They run all the lines to it. Unlimited flavors. But would we spend $4,000 a month on buying
A month?
A month?
Or a year, I mean.
Possibly.
Possibly for a
It's
year.
not outside the realm of possibility, especially
If
for
you-
selling them.
How much do you think you bought on soda a year? If you buy 2 a day
Just
for
charge
$2,
yourself for it.
that's $4 a day.
It's $333.33 a month.
For what?
The freestyle machine.
Dan's like,
And Dan's spending about 120 of that
I do
himself on soda.
I do not.
If you get $2 drinks a day,
I get McDonald's $1.
okay,
That's 107.
and Annie Ann's is like
Actually, you know
4.
what? Real quick.
you bring
throw out-
2 for Annie Ann's.
What?
You get 2 every.
I don't get 2 Annie Ann's a day.
You get $2 for Annie
Oh,
Ann's.
yeah, it's just $3 a day.
Okay.
You don't get one on the way home ever?
And then on top of that, the sodas, we don't need the cans of soda either. So
Suppose Steve's right.
And that would so it's what? So if we did that, it would be $240 a month.
So $400 a month I got to spend on free. But let me put it this way: if we had the freestyle machine out there, we would have no more no more coolers of drinks in the back. Because you can get water out of it, you can get high C, you can get orange juice, you can get ginger ale, you can get
Honestly,
Can't get this.
we don't need that anymore. It's out the door. We can get Coke, we can Diet Coke, we can get Diet Coke with lime, Diet Coke with
What are you
lemon,
gonna
Diet
put
Coke
in
with
the old
cherry, Diet
cooler?
Coke with ginger. What?
What are you gonna put in the old cooler?
The cooler would go.
Wow.
200.
Wow.
$240 we'd have to sell or save on those drinks a month.
I think we could sell it. I mean, I originally wanted it for the back room and not have it out in the
You know how
floor.
gross that is to maintain one of those though, and people.
I think
Are you
they
gonna-
do it.
If they do it themselves, people are just gonna be like the ice and stuff.
It
Well,
is.
that would become a daily task.
Have you
at the
ever
end of the
gone
day,
to,
is
like,
clean the
what-
goddamn soda machine?
Have you gone to McDonald's or like a gas station where have you seen
Oh,
those stations?
I have a lot of experience in the fountain machines. Okay.
Working at a Price Chopper and Five Guys, we had to maintain those every day.
And then you're gonna put that in the store with a. I guess it doesn't have a carpet. It's a wood floor. I guess it would work. If it had a carpet, I'd say, oh my
Put a rug
god.
under it so it doesn't get all over the floor.
Yeah, like splash mat.
And you would have to go out and wipe it at the end of the shift.
I suppose it could work.
You
as
would
long
have
as
to
there's.
clean it at the end of the shift.
I would not clean that
You
thing.
would it would be a task.
I would
of
absolutely
everyone,
not
whoever's
clean.
closing.
I would turn it off and I would say, see you later.
To its brand new status by the next morning. So
Couldn't
when I
do
come
it.
in to get my first soda of the day, it's spotless.
Who's
every
gonna be
morning.
in there replacing the little bags of syrups when they run out?
I'll do it.
We all will.
It's not too hard to do.
That's what you say, Steve. That's what you say.
You put in a little triangle code on the water screen, it'll pop the door open and bam.
I don't think you have
So
any
you actually
idea.
have experience with
I
these
have,
before.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you have any idea the amount of flavors that are in there. You know how many flavors are in there?
There's the amusement park that I frequented in North Carolina had them, and I would get it was like a vanilla ginger ale, and that was
You could put anything
Very
with your Coke.
good.
You could do ginger ale with lemon. You can do ginger
Do you
ale
know?
with lime.
Do you know the
could
deal that they have? It's $30 a year for the cup at the amusement park. Unlimited drinks. You can only get one every 15 minutes, but
I did
unlimited
that. I
drinks
did
for
that
you.
over
You're
at
gonna put a timer on
Disney.
you?
you have to scan your cup to get
Yeah,
it.
Disney does that.
Yeah.
When I went to Disney, I forget what the price was, but it was like a good $20-30. But that's your cup for the day.
But this was a year,
Oh,
and I
this
went
is-
like 15 times in the spring.
It
so-
might have been the year. I don't know. But Disney had something very similar. I was unlimited for the whole day, but it was only like every 15 minutes, and I had to. I was absurd with it when I went. It was Universal, not Disney. I've never been to Disney. It was Universal. And I would go because I just didn't care. I'd take it, fill it up, I sip on it, throw it right out, put the cup back in my thing, and next 15 minutes when I wanted to drink, I'd fill it up
Yep.
again. You just don't care.
It's tough because I feel like you're not a ride guy though. Do you go on the rides?
How dare you assume that I don't go on the ride? What kind of assessment's that?
Seems like you're
I'm
not
not
a
a
ride
ride
guy.
guy. What does that mean?
Maybe like the little like interactive like movie ride thing, but
teacups.
not
The
like,
teacup
You ever go on the
game.
roller coasters?
I go on roller coasters.
Okay.
I do have one
Is
rule.
there
I
anyone-
don't go on any roller coasters that go upside down.
That's a very valid rule. I have that same rule.
No, that's lame.
What do you mean it's lame? I mean, I would if
Do you
I
like the
had
big
to.
drops?
You ever been on the Superman one?
Yep.
I have.
I'm not on the Superman. But
Nah, I don't
the
want to hear.
Bizarro
Then you have no
one.
reason to say anything about
It's
it.
the same one. It's
that
just
Superman's the
reskin.
highest roller coaster that impossible.
No.
Yeah, it
No.
is.
No.
Yes, yes.
No.
It is one
He's
of
gonna
the
hit you with
tallest
some-
roller
I've
coasters.
been, the one in the amusement park that I went to in Charlotte is the Fury 345.
Okay, that's great, but the Superman is one of the tallest, biggest dropped roller coasters out there.
The King Daka is the tallest
Yeah,
roller
the
coaster.
King-
King Doka.
Which one's that?
It's in New Jersey.
Yep, Six Flags Great Adventure.
Where does the Superman rate on that?
It is a whole 40 feet small or shorter.
But what does it rank in number?
Oh,
Like second,
shit.
third,
Third.
fourth. What's the second?
Top thrill dragster.
So you're wrong right off the bat.
That's the
Nico.
one right here. That's the one I go.
Which one? What number is that rank?
Which one's higher, Superman or Niko's?
Superman.
Take one for Dan over the professor.
Have you been on that one?
Did the professor ever say? I think he said before that he's never wrong, and he just was wrong.
I don't say that I'm not wrong. I say I know everything.
You don't know that. And
Have you
Dan
been on that ride?
doesn't matter.
Have you been
I
on
know
the
that
Superman ride?
It's not the point.
You said
do
it
you
like
mean?
you've been on it.
I've been on the Superman.
I just asked you. You said that's not the point.
No, I was talking about yours. I've been on the Superman. It drops. Have you ever been on it?
The one
it drops right down. You got the water right in front of you.
Where the one that they used to go to is in New England.
I think it's New England.
Yeah,
It's
Six
at
Flags, New England.
Oh,
yeah,
it's right there.
I've been on that one.
Yeah, it's
Is this it?
Superman Escape from Krypton.
328.
And then they turned it to the Bizarro
Did you hear the Superman?
for a little bit.
I just said that I've been on the Bizarro. It's the same thing. It's just a reskin of the
That
Superman.
doesn't change anything. You still the other one was higher, which you were inaccurately stating.
It's 3 feet shorter.
That's not the point. The point is
The numbers are the numbers.
You are a number guy. You should know that my statement was correct and yours was incorrect.
I think this might be a bigger drop. The degree of drop.
That
might
is
be
true.
more.
They don't say that.
That Superman.
The
I don't know.
Superman's
Steve,
kind of
give me
like
the
on a
degree
mountain.
of
Did it
drop
drop
of
straight down?
Superman.
Does it not drop straight down?
It was a fun one. I rode that as many times as I could.
I hate that one.
You hate it?
I hate
I
it.
love
like
the
the
drops,
drop.
but I hate them. I love them, but I hate them. I'm like deathly afraid of. We would go on. I like that, but I don't like the feet dangly ones.
I
Those
don't like
I kinda
the
like that.
feeling.
Well, I think that my legs are too long. And
I don't like the
kicking
feeling when you're going down. It's just like, ah.
It's
He said
68
he doesn't
degree
like it
drop.
because his legs are
Okay.
too long.
Go to Fury.
Nico trying to find any way of trying to prove that his statement was more. It's not. We were talking about the tallest
Fury
roller coaster, Nico.
325, Yeah.
What was the other thing Nico said he didn't like to do because of his limbs the other day?
We're walking to the
Oh yeah.
That's
81 degree
Way
drop.
scarier.
What?
Fury
Way
has an
scarier.
81 degree drop, and Superman has a 63 degree drop.
Okay, that's not the point.
That's a
What was
18
argued,
degree.
though?
The argument is what one was,
Was it
taller.
the highest or the
It was. Well, Dan,
trajectory?
yes. Well, Dan said that I've been on the Superman. I said this one's way scarier.
No, you said this one's way taller.
18. Okay, but 18
I
more
wanna say
degrees
it's
of
one the
drop, Dan.
tallest-
That's
What?
pretty absurd. 80 to
81 degree drop. It's literally like
almost straight down.
it's scary.
If you puke, you're gonna puke right back into your face.
I'm like deathly afraid of heights, but I like roller coasters, so it's like weird. It's a weird combo.
I've just seen Final Destination
Okay,
at too
I don't
young of
want-
an age.
Don't tell me about that.
The only ride I won't ride is the pirate ship that goes.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
that's a psycho ride.
I
I've
don't
been
know.
on
What's
it.
so bad
I
about
hate
that
it.
one?
You're not even buckled in.
the one that goes all
They
the
don't
way
buckle
upside
you
down.
in?
They just have that tight
It
thing.
doesn't go
don't they?
upside down.
It's the
It doesn't
most.
go upside down, but it's like
close.
Oh, I don't
it's
mind that
pretty
one.
close.
I don't mind the pirate ship. That the one that goes upside down, where it goes.
Inverted.
The
one.
anticipation, I can't handle it. Where you don't know, or it's
Oh.
gonna
But
finally
still,
start
the
going.
one that doesn't go upside down, you're not buckled in. You're just like sitting under
You
like
don't need to be buckled in for that.
it goes like 90 degrees.
Obviously, the scientists and the safety people have deemed it not.
It's like the comet at Great
You
Escape.
forget
Like you
that
stand
I'm
up
a
in
roller
that
coaster
one.
tycoon professional. I know all about theme parks and rides.
don't
You're
stand up
talking
in
about
the
the inverted.
What?
You're
No, you
talking
don't
about the
actually
inverted
stand up like the
pirate
bar's
ship.
so
You're
like
talking about the one that
loose and
swings
it's so
back and
rickety
forth.
that you
The
like
normal pirate
when you go
ship's
over the
kinda
lump,
fun.
you
The
basically
inverted,
like
I
stand
don't-
up.
Yeah.
The inverted goes upside down.
That's the only one I do not want.
There's one.
I didn't
There's
even
one
try
at
it.
the place in North Carolina. It was supposed to be like you're in a fighter jet and you're like sitting. It's a feet dangly one. And it starts like whipping you, like corkscrewing you like that. It's crazy.
The comic's not bad. You ever on the
That's a
comic?
soft one, but it
It's
is
soft,
fun.
but it's not bad.
That's
I
like
like
a
the
good
comic.
introductory
Yeah.
roller coaster, I would say, to see if you're gonna be able to handle them or not.
you get your blood going a little bit.
does
I mean, it's
Rally
pretty
a little bit.
fast, but it can't be more than like a 45 degree drop. Like it's pretty mild drop. For
Superman.
wood, it's
Superman's pretty crazy.
yeah. The Bizarro one goes underground on the drop, doesn't it? Does the Superman one do that?
I think it does.
Yeah, so it's probably the same ride. Jackson, so this is a ride that I was sitting next to Jackson on. He threw up on the Bizarro, and it went all over the cart and like the people behind it.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry, but that is disgusting.
Fucking Jackson.
That's a classic. Then we just got off and like
He would probably
Walked
chow
away.
down on the cotton candy and the
he
burger
gets like
before we
really
went.
sick on rides.
Then why
and
does he go on them?
I feel like that one's
we just,
pretty.
my mom like made us go to the amusement park.
Made us go to the amusement park. Life is
I
tough.
like it. Jackson doesn't like. No, she like makes us go on like family trips.
I will say I would love to work at a theme park.
No.
This is
You
another
wouldn't.
classic Dan dream
You
job.
definitely wouldn't.
You would not.
No,
Get a
I'm
job
not
at
talking
Great
about being
Escape.
the mascot, Steve.
No,
I'm
I
talking
know.
about being like in administration and running a theme park. That I would find that fun. I don't want to be out serving popcorn and
Or in the green shirt.
and walking around. You know,
Ask John and Dan worked at Great Escape.
It probably has a
They
nice
worked in
little
the game.
social life.
Why would I
behind the
not want to do it?
scenes.
You done it before?
My buddy Ian has, and he absolutely hated it.
John and
Perhaps
Dan,
Ian wasn't cut out for the job. Don't you dare.
they worked in the games, and they'd be like, "Come on up, you want to shoot the basketball? Come
Yeah,
on!"
I'm
You have to
not
go in like the
looking to do
mic and
that.
talk.
I did add that up to one of Dan's
It's a bus driver now.
bus
Theme
driver,
park worker.
cop.
Yeah, cop.
Now
There's
running
a couple
theme park.
more. Some weird jobs.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to drive a bus. I think Niko needs to apologize for being wrong. He made a statement before that he's never been wrong, and you were just wrong.
No, not that
By
I've never
3
been
feet, he was
wrong.
wrong.
It's that I know everything.
But you didn't know that.
I don't know the heights of roller coasters.
But you said you know
it was
everything.
3 feet off, and I've been on them both.
How did
And
we
the
get
other
on
one's
this topic?
scarier. I don't know.
I have no idea. Once again,
That
we're
was
just
another
way off
wild-
topic.
Wild rant there.
What were we
Oh,
talking
it was.
about?
It was. I
paper
said you
towels.
don't.
We're talking about the paper towels. And then we
I
got
said
into-
I don't. You seem like someone who doesn't like rides, but I
Yeah.
don't know why I
Oh,
said that.
It was we were talking about the
Oh,
freestyle
the
machine.
drinks. Yeah. You would go to Disney, and I said you just get the drinks. You don't
That's
go on
right.
rides.
We went from paper towels to soda machines to roller coasters.
That being said, the paper towels best be in those 3 spots going forward.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not the one that. I'm not the paper towel burglar hiding them and putting them somewhere. You gotta come up with a name for that.
Maybe so, but this message goes to all,
the paper
including
towel
you, boy.
bandit.
The paper towel bandit.
The wet bandits.
Soaking up all the wetness.
All right, so yeah, so that was the machine that they wanted $4,000 a month, so we put that on a break for a while. Instead, we got a
It's in
refrigerator.
the works.
Instead, we got a refrigerator that we're gonna put in the back that I think will serve us a little bit more better. We did talk, however, about getting a Monster / Coca-Cola machine in the store to sell drinks again. I don't know if they said you can go with a Coca-Cola machine with a Coke product and a little Monster, or you can go with a Monster machine. So I don't know what machine would be better in there.
Probably just straight up Monster.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't sell just we sell Coke.
Because all those Coke products waste away way easier and they go old faster is the problem. Remember we
Yeah,
had
but
old ones in
You
the
want a
other
whole cooler of
stores.
Monster. Monster was pretty outrageous too.
That's probably the easiest way. Just don't get all the crazy flavors this time.
Just the white one.
Just the cool flavors.
It's true.
And me and Tom will pick the cool ones. We're the judge of the cool Monster.
The white one.
No white one.
Come on, it's sugar free.
Just gotta get a row of every
What-
color.
What's that? The Ultra?
I don't know what it's called.
That
It's
is a
white.
popular selling one, so we would
The Ultra. Right?
consider the
It's
Ultra.
white and it's got like cool like
I
grips
know.
on
It
it.
has like the Ultra Blue, the Ultra Red.
The one guy,
white.
Verizon, used to always buy that one.
The white one. We had
We buy 2
in
every
my
day.
at my old job they had like a little store that you could go like buy stuff from, and I got the white Monster like pretty much every morning. Could be it's a coffee replacement if I don't want to have a coffee that day if it's hot out.
Well, you'll be paying for the Monsters every morning.
Well, I know, but
A hefty discount, though. $1.
I don't think I ever get a discount on the Monsters back in the
It
day.
used to be you pop $1 in the register and you take a Monster.
We're not gonna be operating under that mentality anymore.
Maybe you won't, but I will.
I mean, that's why we should have the freestyle machine.
it's free.
Steve's
I won't be
still
putting
trying-
any dollar in at all. I'll just be taking the Monster.
No,
You won't be able to
$2
tell.
a
There's
cup.
no
I'll
inventory.
pop my tab
on
into the cash drawer so someone can take it out of the inventory.
The freestyle machine will be just a pain. It's like, people will be trying to get refills and sneaking them and stuff like that.
Oh, there's no refills.
I know.
No
but
refills.
That'll just be another thing to argue
Zero
about.
refills.
Slap the cup out. No!
And people get as much as long as it doesn't interfere with the quantity that we had. So when I go and there's no Diet Coke, there's a problem because we've been giving out too many sodas.
What were the 8 topics that we were talking about before that Dan said we couldn't talk about until we got on here?
I don't know. What were they talking about?
Let's see, it's the classic.
Exactly.
We were talking about how
Dan?
Niko is a sports gamer.
Oh yeah.
And he stinks at other
I
games.
stink.
Yeah.
One thing we're talking about is that Niko was walking around with a lot of sass lately. I don't know about this very topic about
He
putting the
gave me
topic.
sass as well when I first came in. I found
What'd
it
you
pretty
say?
concerning. It was
What did I do?
something about his set, I think. You know, I asked him I asked him if he knew something. He's like, I don't know.
Sass. Oh, that's what we said. Well, I know we were talking about House Divided, and I said, let's save this for the show. And then as he was walking back, he goes, I can't talk about anything around here. We're going to save it to the show.
Because we were also talking about how I have no patience with video games, and I like to play the games that are just instant gratification. And you said save that for the show.
AKA,
as well.
you like to cheap through the game and just watch the.
That's
the guy that watched
the biggest
instead
point.
of playing the Halo campaign, he just watched the videos.
I wanted to know what the
how much
storyline
time
was.
was that though?
2 hours.
You went
You
wow.
spent 2 hours just watching the videos.
I
Wow.
was making dinner, and then I ate my dinner watching it.
There's 2 hours of videos in Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done the campaign yet? You haven't touched the campaign.
I played
at all?
one level.
Exactly. No one wants to sit there and shoot grunts for 2 hours for 2 days.
I bet there's a lot of people that played the campaign.
I bet,
probably
I bet
is,
Luke
but-
beat it. Did he beat it?
I don't know.
Does he even have it?
Yeah.
He was locked in that one day.
He was mad that you guys wanted to play multiplayer because he wanted to play the campaign. I honestly don't know if he beat it. I'll have to ask. I basically know everything that
The
happened.
one thing we're talking about was House Divided. New show that you're doing here with Joey Rod. The channel doesn't know him yet, but I'm sure
all
they will.
sass included on that show.
All sass included. But we're talking about what topic the show should start out with as their main topic, and we got into possibly the playoffs.
Yep.
And I said one good idea would be one of my favorite days, Black Monday, when the coaches get fired in the NFL. I love it. I have wild theories about who's going to go where and who's going to get fired. And I'll say this: out of all the crazy ones I have, and I have some crazy ones, I normally get one of them right a year.
The easy one.
No.
He threw Urban Meyer on the list, and that's his one he was
And
right
my
about.
current one is Matt Nagy of the Bears will get the
That's an easy one.
No, that's in part one.
The broadcasters talk about
I'll
him
say
getting
your
fired while
one.
the
Your
game's
one
going on.
that I agreed with that Tom said was absurd was Pete Carroll. I think he's done. He's fired.
That's controversial.
And Tom said, "No way."
It's on my radar. I do think Pete Carroll.
I said he's done.
I don't want to get too much into it because it could be a good topic for your show. But I do think Pete Carroll could get one more year. I feel
Not
like if
with
they.
Russell Wilson,
What?
when they're trading him.
So you're saying that one of them's got to go?
Yeah.
Bill Belichick fired from the Pats, moves to Tampa.
They don't like each other.
That would be funny.
That would work with Dan's theory of Bruce Arians getting fired.
I do think that's what I would say. You should that should be your one you think I'm wild on. Is the Bruce
do.
Arians?
Yeah,
I do think I think they have one bad year. He's gone. Hence why he had issues with Antonio Brown. I just don't think he's. I don't
He's just
think
a crazy person.
Everyone has problems with Antonio Brown.
I don't think he's as
As a Raiders fan, Mike well knows that Antonio Brown's crazy.
maybe.
No, yes, he is.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Did you see what he did the other day?
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
watching
where?
it.
Out there, you want to check? He's standing.
I suppose.
Yesterday?
He took his shirt off. He's there. He went took his, right when you walk out. Right when you he was taking his shirt off and jumping around and.
Yep, he
Yep.
quit mid-game. Your opponent has left the match.
But what else we gotta talk about while we wait for Niko?
And talk about how much we dislike Niko.
Fuck that guy.
He does have some sass. An awful lot of it.
You could say he's sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Should I address the 3-time now at the table?
You can only address it if you do the dance.
I can't do the dance right now. The dance is going to take a while.
It's not that hard of a dance, though.
Won the fantasy league, 3-time champion, joining Mike in the exclusive club.
Bye, Mike.
I'll wait till he's done.
Mike is no longer at the top of the mountain.
I'm still there. You're just there with me.
We're both there. You're there. But you don't own sole rights to the top of the mountain now. The Mount Rushmore of our fantasy league. I'm right there with you.
Just because I'm there doesn't mean it's mine. Or it does mean it's mine. I was there first. I laid claim to it.
But I'm most recent. One could say I'm a more recent.
So I let
champion.
you in.
But yeah, but I'm more.
You were knocking on the
relevant.
door, and I said,
You're an older guy that can't keep up with the league change anymore. I'm one of the most recent championship.
But Mount Rushmore has 4 people on it.
You have my face 4 times.
Ours right now is Mike and I at the top of the helm.
You did. In the end, I rooted for you. And so we kept the championships an exclusive thing, something you work hard for, and you defeated Evil Zach. So.
So that happened last night. Won that title. So I'm sure you'll hear some on other shows
On
about
Dream Team.
Dream Team, and I'm sure maybe No Look might talk about it as well. We do have the Lego plane on the set. Tickets will be on sale pretty soon for minifigs to fly into the Dansbury city. We don't know what the prices yet are going to be on that for minifigs to enter. People want to move to Dansbury.
There's only 2 houses in Dansbury.
But an ultimate police force.
And you have a full-fledged army of
It's a completely safe destination to live. There's police everywhere. There should be no bandits, no nothing. We have quite the prison system.
But there's nowhere for all those cops to live.
What do you mean?
Unless they live in the police station. When they leave the station at night, they just drive endlessly.
No, they live in other towns.
So Dan's gonna have a lot of house building to go. I want to be able to pick a guy and be like, so where does this guy live, Dan?
We have approximately 5 houses in there.
2.
Well, 2 right now, but we have 5 houses that will be in there. Not to mention when the downtown is built, there can be apartments. Downtown Square has a couple
So you have 5
apartments.
houses housing 250 people in the city.
Maybe people get flown in for their jobs.
For a police officer
They
job?
fly out. I don't know.
Why would you?
There's some bunk beds in the police station. Maybe they spend the week there.
They just live in the police station?
They very well could. Or maybe they just never go home. Maybe they work 24/7.
If that kind of thing is that what you want to happen in Dansbury, then that's fine, but I just need to have some clarification.
That's kind of illegal, though. You can't work 24
In
hours.
Dansbury, there's no rules. Steve. The rules
People work their whole lives.
People will work their entire lives, and they'll like it. And that is how it will be.
There's also nowhere to get food in your town.
It's true. At the
They're
moment,
starving.
we got a pretzel shop in the works. We got a pizza place being built.
It'll be like the mall, just
We
pretzels.
have a bakery that's coming in. We're trying to secure a deal for a coffee shop.
I suppose.
We got a lot of things in the works. One thing that I don't think I have right now is a grocery store. That could
I was just
propose
thinking
quite the
that.
problem.
When you build it, is it like no roof on it so you can see all the stuff in there? Or
No.
do you build the stuff inside there first and then you build the roof over top
No,
of
there's
it?
a roof.
So how do you know there's anything in there?
Just look through the window.
Not really very many windows in a grocery store. That way people can't break them and go in and take it.
Not necessarily. What else we got to talk about? We got a lot of things to add into the city. You know, we got the airport, we got the fire department, we have the hospital, we have all the major things covered. Mail, waste, waste removal, road cleaning. We have ultimate police force and airport to fly into the city.
So you just need, do you have an airport already?
Yeah.
So you just need residential.
Residential. We need a supermarket. We got the mail truck to
And a
deliver mail
Hogwarts
to
castle.
all the, what?
And a Hogwarts castle.
And a mini Insane Games.
And a Star Wars Millennium Falcon.
We're not adding anything Star Wars, Mike.
I'll hide a couple.
I'll hang it
No
from the
Star
ceiling
Wars.
and it'll be hanging over your city.
Absolutely zero Star Wars.
Ready
Is Niko
for...
doing the biggest trade-in in the world?
Oh, is it a trade-in?
I don't know. I heard the thing's beeping.
Let me take a little peek at this computer.
Maybe he might be doing a trade-in. Well, Mike's doing that. A couple changes here on the network throughout this week as we begin January. Starting next week, we have the new podcast show High Five with Niko, John, and Dan. That will be airing next week, right after Behind the Counter for the first time. A lot of they've been doing a lot of tapes in here. A lot of regulars on the channel hopping on there to do guest shows. Bodo was doing one. Bodo was in the studio this weekend doing one.
No trade-in.
Mike and I did one. Actually, you did two.
What did I do?
Oh no, you've only done. No, you did two. High Five tapings.
Oh, Niko's. Yep,
Yeah. Tyler from No Look was in here doing a taping. So we actually have a lot of people that have been taking part in that. So those shows start next week here on the channel. No Look is moving to Tuesday, 7 o'clock. So they got their first episode tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Not No Look, but Nerd Glasses moves to 8 o'clock. Citadel to 9 o'clock. So we kind of fill in a little bit on the Tuesday shift. Danny NASCAR on Thursdays now as well, 9 o'clock.
Yep.
So we'll be back at it tonight at 9, and then also Thursday night at 9.
And then in a couple weeks, we'll be starting the new podcast.
I was wondering about this one.
Yep, that's going to start probably like a week or two before the season. Steve and I will go over all the preseason stuff, probably talk paint schemes and talk about what's new and exciting around the world of NASCAR. So that's going to start in about 2 weeks before the season. So maybe in like 3 weeks, I think, probably. Season starts what, February 9th?
February 5th.
5th.
God, it's right around the corner.
Right, almost less than a month
That
away.
is pretty
So-
awesome about NASCAR.
Really, we should be doing it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some watching of that so I can learn some things about it.
So Steve and I will
Get
be
some
going through the
content
world of
interested.
NASCAR. I'm guessing the first episode will be a lot of changes throughout the season already. We got the new car coming out, all the new paint schemes. I think Steve and I are going to focus a lot on paint schemes. I think that's going to be the topic of discussion a lot.
Paint schemes and driver changes.
The silly season they call
What's
it.
the deal with NASCAR 21?
It's still a disaster. Steve, are you still trying to hold up hope?
I am, yeah.
I was on Xbox this morning for a little bit, and I saw Steve was online in NASCAR 21 Ignition.
I have fun with it. It's a terrible game, but it is better than the original Heat Evolution.
Well, the Heat Evolution game came out like 8 years ago. Probably definitely better than that. 5 years ago, 6
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Well, they have any updates out or planned, or
No, it's a complete disaster.
they're getting sued. I mean,
Yeah.
They've ruined the whole online idea of NASCAR in the game. It's completely ruined.
You can get the game on sale for...
right now.
Oh, God, I can get it for $16 on PC. I just might do that right now.
How many places do you need to play it?
Exactly. PC's not. Xbox isn't enough. You get it on PC too.
He probably has it on. Oh no, he has Heat 5, the Super Edition on the Switch.
He returned that.
I returned that.
Was it just bad?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It looked bad. It played
Felt
bad.
bad.
Everything about it is bad. The whole system, the whole gaming
cartridge
system is
tasted
bad.
bad.
I didn't taste the cartridge yet, only because I had to return it. God, this is the...
Wait, what happened? If you taste it, you can't return it?
I don't want to lick a cartridge and then give it back to the people.
Well, that's
That's
something you
rude.
don't tell them either.
What's the deal with licking it again?
If someone licked it and then said they
What's
wanted
the
to
deal with
return it, would
licking
you
it? What
return it for them?
happens?
There's like a built-in thing that's supposed to stop kids from eating it.
It's a bitterant.
Yeah.
Oh. And you want to lick it?
I'm not saying I wanted to do it, but it has been licked. There have been cartridges licked around the store before.
I had the Sonic Genesis collection in my mouth for like 5 minutes once. It was not fun.
Was that your game, or did we sell that?
That was mine.
Okay. I was gonna say, yikes.
I'm not gonna lick the games we have in the store.
Disclaimer: Steve does not lick the product.
We have that in every case that goes out. Steve does not lick this product. All this product is lick free.
It's just the Rolling Stones logo pasted on my face.
The little lick.
Yeah, so we got NASCAR is a disaster. So whatever. All right, so we got that's going on. I don't think any other changes around the network. I think everything else is pretty much the same. We got House Divided, another Niko show we were just talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be Thursdays at 5. So I think Power Surge is going to 6, and Danny NASCAR will be right at 9. So we have a full Thursday now, so that'll be good. Other than that, I think we have this here going that we're going to talk about, but I think we're going to put that off till next week. See how Niko is busy, so we can include him. We're going to talk all the new Marvel and not Marvel, but any superhero movie or show coming out in 2022, and we're going to rate which ones we find that we're looking forward to. A lot of choices on here: Aquaman, Black Panther, Black Adam, the Batman, Doctor Strange. A lot of options for 2022.
Batman.
Of course, a lot of season 2 of What If.
When does Doctor Strange come out?
May 2022.
We'll have to check it out.
Batman is March. Right around the corner.
I'm not sure if I can ever go to the aviation theaters again after what happened to me there.
What happened last time?
My leg thing didn't work. I was the only one in the theater who couldn't recline his legs.
Oh, that
It's
sucks.
fucking bullshit. I was telling Dan got everyone's tickets, but I'd say he should have got a refund. I wanted a refund for free. You're lucky the movie was so
Lucky
wet.
it wasn't my chair. I would have been appalled. So you weren't able to recline at all. So you sat up in the full motion the entire movie.
I went crisscross for a little bit on top of the seat, but then my legs went to sleep. So
It's truly a shame. I would have been extremely pissed off if that was me.
like I said, it was a good movie. Otherwise, I probably would have just gotten up and left.
Hate to see it. All right, you guys got anything you want to go over before we end it?
Nope.
Nah, I got nothing.
No? All right, guys, we'll be back here behind the counter next Monday, 5 o'clock here on Instant Games TV. In the meantime, we got Danny NASCAR tonight, 9 o'clock, followed by Monday Night Gaming with your boy, Yosoi AC Weezy. And then other than that, I think we're out. We out?
We out.
Adios.
Yeah.
I got to walk all the way over and turn it off now. Adios.
Well,
Adios.